Once when I was in school, one of the stars of the classic horror soap opera Dark Shadows helped me with my homework. Christopher Pennock played the Leviathan Jeb Hawkes. He also played Dr. Cyrus Longworth and John Yeager, who was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He played the astrologer Sebastian Shaw and the shifty Gabriel Collins. Like a few other of the Dark Shadow stars, Chris had his own Facebook page and was friends with so many of his fans, including me. And what was so wonderful about his page was how open he was with his life. He would make posts about Dark Shadows and what he was working on, but he would also talk about his personal struggles and what he thought of the world, and always with this unique, goofy sense of humor. Now, in the summer of 2012, I was in a speech class, and we were doing an informative speech on any topic we wanted. So I chose Dark Shadows, and the teacher wanted us to use a variety of sources. Her examples were websites, books, interviews, and the wheels started turning. And I thought, the worst he could say is no. So I Facebook messaged Christopher Pennock from Dark Shadows and told him I'm working on a school project. Can I ask you a few questions? And he said, ask away, Bobby. I was so excited that I went totally Lucy Ricardo on him and asked him 8 questions. I sent it to him on his birthday, so I also wished him happy birthday. And this was his reply. Thanks, Bobby. No, I didn't watch Dark Shadows before I got hired. When they told me I got the part of the thing in the box, I was really pissed off. But I was very happy to play a Leviathan. I always do extensive research on roles, but was more into winging it in those days. It always just showed up in the scripts, like WTF, Jeb falls off Widow's Hill and dies. It was always very exciting and challenging for an actor to play all those roles. It was by far the most intense and scary and creative time of my early career. I am now in my latest creative surge. Yep, you did have a taste of stardom, and stalkers and lots of girls after you. I was married, so I didn't reciprocate. Yep, lots of 16 and Tiger Beat magazines and interviews and covers. Dan Curtis was a genius. Very gifted director with a splendid vision. I miss him. Fandom got great for me when I could reveal a new talent to the fans. My personally drawn, written, and created comic books, which offend many, but I think enthrall many more. I got an A on my speech, but the experience gave me so much more. From the time I first entered the Dark Shadows fandom, I heard stories about how kind the cast was to the fans. Jonathan Frid used to hang out with his fans during fan mail parties. Grayson Hall invited a few fans over to her apartment and offered them cocktails. And Christopher Pennock helped me with my homework.